Get rid of the cube. Bringing in, I think, a circle. S30, 60 meters. One. Fill it. The usual, right? We're just going to create a landscape to start. Cool. And yeah, let's do a little bit of playing around on it. We don't actually super care this time. I think we're going to try and keep it pretty flat, but just to add a little bit of randomness, turn it on. GZ. I mean, honestly, the there we go. The terrain generator will kind of do some of this on its own, but you know, hey, why not? And two, and we're gonna again select our edge loop and bring it down. Cool. And that seems all right. Let's exit and quad remesh it to 200. And delete the original because we don't care that much. And I feel like it's all right, but maybe let's just move some things around. Let's go back to smooth. Just bring that down. I mean, just bring that down a little bit. Well, that seems okay. Maybe a little small though. Let's remesh it again to 100. Let's see if that gives us. That's better. Okay, cool. Get rid of the original, or the second original. The reason we wanted that is we actually want less faces this time. And the reason we wanted to quad remesh it is we didn't want the faces to get smaller and pinch to the middle as we went through things. So let's select some faces. First thing, I'm going to select this whole loop. I don't want any of those faces and invert it. There we go. Now, select random, deselect. And we want to deselect most of them, not all. Maybe. There's no reason I need to do it randomly. I could just pick. But 4, 4, 4. Yeah, let's do it this way. Cool. Let's select these faces. Shift hide, just so I got nothing to worry about. Now I want to take these faces and poke faces. Cool. Now, 1 control minus gives us a center point, Q, circle. And create some faces. Got some circle faces, cool. Now let's grab these ones. Let's do the same thing. We'll do each one separately because they're different sizes. Excuse me. Big sneeze. All right, Q, circle. There we go. So we got 5 potential vortexes coming up now. Bring things back. That seems cool. Maybe we want a few more holes. I don't know. Turn off proportional. E down. SE0. Okay. Maybe one or two more that are not super eruptive, right? Yeah, okay. Let's just grab 2. Not that well, sure. Why not? Q, circle. Cool. I'll grab these 3 too. And E. I'll take them down a bit further just so they're at different scales and we can select them separately. Okay. That seems like enough Swiss cheesing. And let's see what we got. File, let's append. And then we'll save. First, we're going to just might as well over here. We're going to append Aquaflow from object. Got that where I was playing with something else yesterday. Now it's append again. Rocky Desert. Terrain. Okay, so first thing we do is we take this sucker here. We make sure I think we did this rotation scale. I think we did it before, but you know, it's important. Geometry nodes, terrain. And we're reasonably okay, but I don't like we're just gonna make it all the ground, keep it smoother. Over here, ground goes to both. Sure. Seems okay. Let's turn off this way. Okay. And can we, let's see. I think we do. Let's select. I have to do it 4 times for each one. That's annoying. I want to grab the rims of these things potentially. And Q this mark, make them sharp. Mark a seam. And one more. Yeah. Good, right? I think so. Let's see. Can we do now Shift G, or sorry, Control L. And by sharp or by seam, yeah, we go by sharp, we just get that top part now. Cool. Something I discovered yesterday, and I think it's cool and kind of helpful. Okay, so we got that. Now we turn this back on and come out of edit. Actually, if we won't turn that back on. That's kind of cool. Okay. And I don't know. Just an idea of what I'm kind of making. I don't give it that much thought, to be honest. Normally, I have no idea up until about 30 seconds before I'm going to make it. I wish I had a better answer than that, but I don't. Okay. Well, wish it wasn't doing that there. That's annoying. Let's see if we can do something about that. What's the best way? And 3. Control L, select that. Remove everything else. No. Hide that. Right. Or no. Let's do it the other way. Control L. There we go. Shift hide. 2. Control minus. Okay. Hide. And A. Bevel stuff slightly to help. Not really. Let's undo it. I think we're just going to cut the scale down a little bit on this. Geometry nodes. It's this thing here that's causing our problem, right? That's what we don't like. And we can cut our strength down to like 2. Does that help? That somewhat helps. Scale to 0.04. And nope, that does not help. Roughness to 0.25. No. No, that doesn't help either. Okay, so what are we doing here? I get why it's happening. It's just overlapping around these edges because it's extending them out, up and out at the same time. And it might just be a problem with what we have to deal with. Now we go to 1. It just makes it smaller, but it also, well, 1's actually not bad for this. Maybe we'll just do that this time. Increase roughness to 0.6. See, that gives us a bit more. Yeah, I mean, we still have a little bit, but it's much less obvious. It's a much smoother land, but that's okay too, because we're going to put stuff on top of it anyway. Maybe we'll just do that. Scale, we could try to change that. 0.075. Bring it back a little bit. Yeah, it's because, like I said, it's distorting and it's pushing out and up. So at some point out around the edges, it pushes in the wrong direction. This happens to be pushing in and up here because of the way the noise is working. It just happens. I mean, we could go. The other thing we could do is we could go through and edit the distortion to change the midpoint from 0.5 to 0, and then it would only go out. But that was also that will cause other problems. We could try it though. Let's see, tab. Let's see how wonk this is. Yeah, see, there's our map range. It goes to -1. Basically, the same thing. Yeah, exactly. I tend to think if we change this to 0, this should fix it too. Yep. Actually, it's kind of cool. I don't care. Let's do that. It makes it smoother, so we'll have to increase other stuff. But or does it wonk it here too? Yeah, it messes it up there too. Yeah, I like it. It's fine. It's just the dangers when you do distortions across meshes that have curves, basically. All right. Anyway, so we haven't saved yet. Let's save. New 240215-1 live stream Vortex fields. It wouldn't even matter really which way it does because it's doing everyone at the same time. But yeah, I mean, if we really care, we can come and smooth it here too. Like if we want, once we apply it, but we're not going to do that yet. But like if you don't see it, it doesn't really matter. Anything you don't see doesn't matter. That's the rule. Okay, but now let's go make some multiple objects here. Bring things back. And the first thing we want are all of these. Shift G, coplanar. Right. Shift D, P section. And then we'll grab these ones too. Shift D, P section. It's not going to matter. The big distortion is not a huge part of this one way or another. So, but we can tweak it some more still. Like it's not a big deal. I'm just going to get rid of the geometry nodes on these circles. Don't need it. But if you want it a little bit more, I'll add it back. Not super strong on strength of 2. That might be a bit much now, though. The seed of kind of compromise. There we go. Sure. We can bump your ground again. I'm good either way. For me, it's just ground right now. I'm not too worried about it one way or the other. So these are our second spheres, right? GZ, let's bring them up. Okay, yeah, we got all of those. So let's look at them now. And we're gonna have to do this manually, I think. I think I want each one to be a separate object. P, tab, A, P, loose parts. There we go. Each one is a separate object now. Cool. And let's start with the big ones here. Let's grab this one here. 7, tab. First off, I want to object, set origin, actually for each of these. First thing I want to do, M, new collection, ground. Cool. Then each of these, M, new collection, still water. Get it out of my way. Right, yes. So now I know these are going to be vortexes. M, new collection, vortices. Is it vertices, vortices? Sure, we'll call it that. All right, there we go. Now, select these. Make sure we're on individual origins. And object set origin to geometry. Yes, good. Each one has been set now. Cool. So now we can come back around, finally. Tab A, inset, Shift R, Shift R, Shift R, Shift R, Shift R, Shift R, Shift R. Cool. 3. O and sharp. Let's see. No. Maybe you want to go the other way, sharp. Yes, that's how we want to go. Maybe we have to move up anyway. Cool. And then scale. There we go. Tab GZ. Cool. Let's proof of concept that this works before we do all the other ones. Add modifier, geometry nodes. aqua flow. Um, let's try the default first. And mesh our particles. Yeah, it seems like it works. Blur durations to like 25, make it smoother. Let's see if we like it. I'm actually going to, for my sanity too, I think we're gonna make our particle density 1000. Kilmish and play. Give it a chance to be a bit more wonky. Cool. Mesh particles. I'm not doing frames, so I'm just doing a still because this will be pretty chunky once we're done to it for frames, but that'll work. I think that's pretty good. Let's see at 50. Get a chance to be a little bit. That seems all right. I like it. So we're just making the actual shot. We're just doing it. We just have to animate it to get it. Cool. Let's apply it. See how big it is. Because this is going to be a pain. Because it's probably going to be freaking huge. And we want to do it 5 more times. That's pretty big. Let's see. How big is it? 13 million polys. Let's see if we can cut that down with to like 1. It's just water. It doesn't actually have to be that high res. It's just because it's so big. I don't know yet. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. I might use blood. Might use a volumetric. That's another thing. But we're gonna see. Not worried about materials yet too much. I just had the idea for like the shapes, and we'll figure out kind of coloring on it in a bit. I got a lot of water shaders already anyway, so if I want to just do water, I could. But right now, I want to get it to be less than 13 million polys. And hopefully without that taking forever. Maybe. We'll see. Yes, maybe it is, but we're doing 6 more of them. So if you, I'm not sure that my machine can handle 100 million polys. So we'll see. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it, but let's see what it does. The other thing that I might try doing is shrinking the circles, making it, and then just blowing them back up again, because it will create smaller geometry that way. Yes, Decimate is eating CPU, but I'm not going to. I'm going to actually apply it once it's done, so it won't be a big deal. My GPU is huge. I mean, I have a 4090, but again, 100 million polys still going to be a bit of a pain, particularly once you start applying a lot of emissive and transmissive materials. Oh, I know. Let's see. the fact that it's taking this long to decimate is already just like, oh yeah, this would be anything involving volumetrics or transmissive emissions would be just a nightmare. So, which was my fear for doing this, but we'll see. I think I might try it the other way. Trust me, you put overlapping volumetrics on something with 13 million, with 100 million polys, you'll know. Yeah, I think this is going to be just too big. Let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. Let's try it the other way. I got a better one when I was doing something to see if this would work with a smaller circle. Because I just think like that's like our scale is quite large here. So I think let's try that and see what we get. Which is why I wanted to test it this way before I went and did all of them at once. Because, yeah. Of course I saved. There we go. Back. Back. So yeah, because this thing is what? Yeah, it's already pretty big. Let's say S and 0.2. Cool. That seems like a reasonably good size. Control A, rotation scale. Now let's apply geometry nodes, flow, and yes, that's better. We don't even need nearly so much. We want to keep it a little smaller too. Like, OBS kicked me out and back in again. But yes, the modifier doesn't, because it's the particle density doesn't really work like that, unfortunately. So let's see. Take the velocity of our noise down to like 0.05. Yeah, it's okay. There we go. Actually, I think let's see. For iterations 50. Yeah, it's better. That's kind of more what we want. And I think maybe we'll cut our particle density down to 1,000. That's nice. There we go. And that's okay. Let's kill the mesh for right now. Let's see what we get. Whee! It's getting way. I mean, I like the idea. Let's see. Tab GZ. Let's make it strong, sharper like that. There we go. Yeah, it's better. That's what we want. Gives a nice cool vortex. And actually, we could go with surface suction of, let's see if we go the other way and go with 0.01. And surface flow force of minus 0.05. Let's see. It's going to suck it inward and not outward. And that's cool. I think that's a better option. I think 10. Sure, let's see. There we go. Cool. That's good. That'll work. And now if we apply that, it's a lot smaller. And an S5 to bring it back up. Can even shrink it down. That'll work. Cool. Nice. So let's just do that. This one's already small, or anyway. Tab 3, inset. Not too much. There we go. Something like that. And I'm just going to take these top edges on this one and scale it out so it's a bit more fluted. Control A, rotation scale, save, add modifier, geometry nodes, aquaflow. And we want to reverse it, right? Yep. 0.01 minus 0.05. And rewind and cool. Good. Mesh particles. I like it. 50. Get smoother. Yep. Cool. Apply. Bring it back. GZ. Come out of that hole there. Cool. Good deal. Same with that one. Cool. There we go. That's enough fluting. And minus 0.05. Play. Sure. Cool. I didn't even increase the, well, now we can. Alright. 5. Cool. Yep. Nice. Apply. Bring it back. Didn't need to change the scale on these ones because, well, they're smaller. Although this one we actually might make it higher a little bit like that. Cool. That one. This one. This one I think we will shrink. Although maybe just making it go inward is better on us, but I think we will shrink it. Solo. Tab 3, 7. Inset. There we go. Where are we at? Scale, yeah, let's go S.33. Okay, Control A, rotation scale, white modifier, aquaflow. Cool. 0.015. Let's just differ it up a bit. Minus 0.055. See what that does. Interesting. Spirals it up more. That's cool. I like it. Mesh particles. 55. Let's just see. 100. Doesn't really make a huge difference there. That's fine. Sometimes it does. And bring it back. And S 1.5. There we go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Righty. And the last one, right? Yep. Let's see. And just scale it in a little bit. I think I'm going to do the same thing on this one with the outer loop. Let's flute it out a little bit more. Even go up a bit. And scale it. Sure. flow. Try even more. Minus 0.06. Just keep spiraling up, and that's cool. Let's let this one go for a little longer. There we go. I like it. Mesh it. Blur it. Cool. Yep. Nice. Apply it. S4. There's our big one. Bring it down a little bit. It's about there. Yep. And in. Okay. Alrighty. So we have our vortices and still water. We have them, which we're just going to GZ up to like there. Is there just 3? I guess there were just 3 of them. Maybe a little higher. There. So we can see them. And make sure we have individual origin. Yep. Tab A, scale. Make them a bit bigger. Turn off proportional. Tab, Control A, rotation scale. Q. That's just. Morning, Michael. I agree. Vortex always been in a parade. Nothing beats a vortex. Solidify. Down to there. Cool. And apply. So we got a couple that aren't vorticing. Vorticing. A couple that are. Hey, Longbowen. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Good deal. So what do we think? Desert or jungle? What do you guys think? Desert or jungle? I'm good either way. Of course, with the delay, it may take me 2 minutes to even see what people say, but you know, let's save. Right now, no, it's not snowy today here for us. I don't think it's supposed to be. Just rain today. That's true. We haven't said it's water yet, though. And it would be more dramatic if it was, you know, desert in that sense. So either one works. Runtime materials. Do I have any cool liquids? Just built in. Paint. No, that's. It could be oil, you know, for all we know. Let's just see what it looks like. I think it'd be funny. Add material. I see. We could do something like that. I think at this scale, it'd still probably be more one than the other, but you know, let's get rid of fluid. That's a very weird looking. I don't like that. Where was the beer? I had a material set. It was like liquids and beers and all that kind of stuff. I thought it was in here. Glass, maybe? Beer glass, yeah. That's kind of neat. Maybe we'll do that. That just looks suitably grody. This is a starting point. What happens if we change the second color to green? Oh, yes. Okay. Now that's what we're doing. We like this. This brown and green grody mess. We're going to call it vortices. Okay. And control link, materials. Are you going to pay my ass? No, I was just going to have to delete the fluid from every one of them first. Okay. Fine. Be that way. Yeah, it's actually, it was cold here last night. We brought some of the plants in. I think it went below freezing, but it's still dry. I think we're supposed to get rain today. Okay, that looks cool. And now let's see if we do it to here too. Yeah, all right. That's cool. I like that. Now, where are we at? 42. Doing okay. Waste a little bit of time fixing the vortices, but it works out. Okay, let's apply this ground. And we should still have, yes, the seed. We do. Good. Because this will make it easier to do what Longbow was talking about. L. Let's just solve this thing. And, sorry, Control L by sharpness. And that just gets that sharp edge there. And then if we hide everything else, okay, and then control minus, minus, just a few, something like that. Can actually, well, I'm probably just going to paint it. And it might even be faster just to do it, but it was kind of fun to play. Whee! Just get rid of some of those sharp edges and make things a bit more random. Cool. A few more. No sharp edges. And these are just a little square because they're small still. So we'll just do this. I don't think anyone's going to notice once you start applying stuff, but we'll see. Anyway. Okay, that's around all of our holes. Let's see, let's just take a bit off of this one. Gives a little more room. Or the other direction that. Yeah, maybe not too much. Okay. And then hide. And select all. And yeah, go grab us a new, and we'll call it rims. Assign. Now, Alt hide. L. There's everything. Okay. Plus assign. We're going to call it top. And then we're going to select rims and remove it from top. So now top is everything but the rims. Oh, and we need to remove the other part too. So L, Control I, and call this one holes. And again, we want to select rims and remove from holes. So now top is just that. Holes is just that. Good, good, good. All right. So now we got a little bit more control. And again, here we have this wonky, weird shit going on. That's just annoying. Let's see, can we just select that, turn on proportional, connected only smooth, and G. Nah, it's just being a pain. We're just gonna deal with it. We might put a bush there. Okay, save. And so let's go with desert for our top, for our first one. And geoscatter, there we go. Select it, biome, open biomes. And something nice and deserty. We can even do like cactuses this time. Sure. We only want that on top. Vertex group, top, and reverse it. So we have cacti. It's a lot of cactuses. Maybe I cut our succulents down just a little bit. Just a few more than I want here. Half them. There we go. We got a few cacti. Cool. Good, good, good. Everything else I'm pretty okay with. Save. Let's create another one. And which one do we want to do? I know these two environments do not actually interact in real life. So now we can, establish that we are aware of the statement. This one, we're only going to go on rim. Seems, oh, let's turn off the other one first too. I don't hate that. Let's see. Tree. Where's my tree? Display. Okay. Couple trees. We wouldn't mind a few more trees. There we go. Okay, cool. Just kind of look at these one at a time. See what we're getting. Cactus. Oh, they're tiny cacti. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind those. I do think maybe we'll put them on slope. Okay, where is it thinking? How is it thinking that am I editing cactus? Yes. No. Something else is turned on. Cactus 2. Cactus 1. I don't even see a single one of them. Fine. Let's just, there are a few. Okay. Cool. Maybe cut down a little bit. Yes. Cactus 2. This is the one that I wanted on slope. And we can increase it a little bit too. Cool. So good. Flowers. I don't mind them creeping into our hole just a little bit. Seems all right. Grass 2, also fine. Grass 1, also fine. Rock. Also fine. Cool. Okay. We turn back on this one. All right. Not bad. No. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm also going to go. Do I care if it touches the water? No, it's fine on this one. That's fine. We could do one more, though, of something in the holes, but not where it touches water. What do we want to try? Something down there at the bottom. We could just do like a rock thing, but maybe not. I don't know. Just trying to think what I would want to put there in those holes. Take this rock. Which is this rock? That one. All right, let's duplicate it. Copy selected systems. And paste system. Cool. We got our rock copy again, and it's just going to be everywhere. But we want to set it to culling masks of only our holes. Reverse it. Okay. We can let it go under our water if we want to. I don't know if that's going to show up, but it's fine. But yeah, let's see. Upward obstruction, still water. That'll get rid of that. Okay. Okay. So we got some rocks. And we're at 55. We're doing okay. We could run our road through this whole thing. That might be kind of neat too. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's turn off geoscatter and run a road right along that. Shift A, mesh, not mesh, excuse me, curve, Bez curve. Move it, tool on the surface, and have the road go like that. Why a road's going that way? We don't know. Okay, cool. Good deal. Now, let's go to geometry, extrude it 3 meters. Select all, and we want to rotate item, mean tilt 90. Well, this is how I've been doing it the last couple days. Did I get 90? Seems like it shouldn't be quite. There we go. Roughly like that. Sure. Okay. We have a road. It's a little wide. That's even though, well, maybe we'll just destroy it there a bit. That'd be fine. Okay. Right. Okay. Tab. Q. Convert to mesh. Now we're going to just go and Q. Add modifiers. Solidify it. All right. Just get it out there. Solidify thickness of 2 and offset of 0. So it goes in the middle of both. That works for me. And Q, sharpen, just so we can see what the hell it's doing. And we're gonna have a little bit of ground here. Let's just bring these up. There we go. Road's angling. I don't care too much. It's all right. Okay. Now, where is our, that will become important later. Center, sure, fine, looks good. This end sucks. Let's see. Oh, plus. I'm just gonna get rid of these just because they're annoying. X, faces. There we go. 2, E. There we go. It doesn't matter, it's just going off screen, but you know. And 3. Come on. Get rid of the solidify. Let's just SZ, GZ. There we go. Fine. Yeah, we just got a little bit of overlap there from where we were turning our thing, and it's annoying. At last. There we go. Just merge some vertices. And this does not need to be sharpened. Not that I think it'll matter. Cool. And 1 GZ. And brings it in a little bit more. Cool. Save. Now let's go grab the ruin. I didn't apply the solidify yet, which is fine because it just lets us do multiples there. And now we have a road and it has this annoying panel of grass on it, which I find annoying, and I don't want this in Bezier. Clearly not, right? Or in vortices, rather. New collection, road. Okay. So I think I'm just going to delete. If I delete this grass, it just gets rid of all those panels. Maybe I won't. I keep debating. Okay. Instead, we'll come through and we'll put something on it. Okay. And let's go grab just some grass, some dry grass or weed or something. Is a weed getting better for it? Grass. Just want something that's not terribly chunky. Grass wild. Cool. 7. Scale it up till it's kind of the similar size as this thing. And join them together. And 3x faces. And this one loses something. Let's see, how did it lose it? UV map. Let's just get rid of that. Does that help us? No. I don't know why it just keeps losing it, but it's fine. We're just gonna get rid of it. And actually, we can just close this. F4, append. Watering hole. Material. Grass blade. There we go. And shouldn't be transparent. Why is it translucent? Shading. Let's just go look and see. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's Maybelline. What's the factor of this thing? This one was 0.4, right? Yeah. Maybe we get a transparent here. That's what I'm not sure about. Oh, doesn't matter. Just from something Ian did, but I'm just trying to reuse this thing separately. That looks cool though. That's all that mattered. We just replaced that silly little plane with some scrubby grass on top. All that for that. Okay. And go back to gray. Okay. And we're just going to turn off this and fire. We have no fire. Here, 7. We do want to have destruction though. Just close solidify. Add a demolish. And Y. There we go. Yep. X. Radius. Just pulling it around that one hole here. Cool. Something like that. I think the whole thing's a little too high, which is one of the reasons why. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Cool. Much better. Let's see what we got. I like this generally. Kind of okay with that. Did I lose the grasses? Where'd they go? Yes, okay. We do need to have them on that way. That's fine. We'll just leave this one. Just take it. Boop. Underground. Not that it really makes a difference anyway. And turn back on geoscatter. I want to think for a minute. Oh, it should be on. Weird. Oh, I think I have most everything turned off. Right. Cool. Well, we can come back here and turn on just a second. Want to move this to road? No, it's in road already. Okay. Geoscatter. Dry biome. Yeah, this one's turned off, but we don't want. We want to have an upward obstruction of the road. Which should be the only ones that matter. Come on. There we go. Okay. Upward obstruction of the road. We got some rocks. We're good. Our road bricks are a little bit, I don't know, I could change the color on them. Not sure how. But I don't mind that they're a little darker. They're not too much different than the other ones. I think that's okay. It's a lot of grass on that. Let's see how I feel about it. Do we like it better without it? I think we like it better without it. Just leave it off then. We could try. Let's see. I don't dislike this though. Let's go just so we can see what we're doing. The problem is if we put a geoscatter on top of this thing, it's going to be on top of that, not on top of this, I believe. There's no way to put it after the ruin generator. I wish there was, but I don't think there is. But let's just try. I want the grass, this grass. We like this grass. It looks cool. Copy it. Okay. Then we want to come up here, grab our road, and paste our system. Come on, it's just grass. It shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully it's not going to freak out too much. I have applied things like this before. There we go. And is there a way to do it? Extra. Let's see. No. Nope. I don't think there is. Instances, let's cut the instances way back just for what we're doing. I don't know how many we're going to see anyway because it's underneath, I believe, the geo. Ooh, no, that's cool actually. That kind of works. It is working on it. I like that. Nice. Glad I tried it. That'll unify things a lot better than that other stupid grass will, I think. Let's see. Gonna make it feel much more like it's part. Oh yeah. Oh yes. There's our road. I am pleased. No. I'm not sure about the material for our vortices as we're looking, honestly, but um, let's put a, something in the background and see what we get. See what it looks like with the sky. Oh, that's cool though. Sky, open plane. I always want to use these and I never find a good way to. Um, the open worlds are just better. Um, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I like this color. I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure about the vortices color. They are not super working for me. We could try something just as simple as a water and see if it does, see what it does. We can always come back to this too. I try to avoid getting too sucked up in, oh, I already did it, because you might want to change it. Let's see. What does it look like if we just go with a little less weird? No, not like in that either. Where did I get that from? Was it? I'm looking for something. Where was it? Yeah, I'll do something else instead anyway. Let's see, Blender shaders. Let's just look down, see if we see anything kind of cool. Lots of glasses and weird. This is just my entire list. Lots of Kitbash 3D ones, but I just haven't gone through the list in a while, so let's just take a look. See if there's something we like that calls out to us. I don't know if there will be, but it won't take too long. Could try river water. Let's see what it does. I like river water better than the other one. Okay. Yeah, not a lot there. I don't hate river water. I wonder. Shading. I mean, it's very simple, at least. That's cool. Yeah, there's no flow. Great. So let's copy that. And let's see what happens if we go to this sucker here and we merge the two of them together. I'm always into like, what happens if we take two materials and make them the same one? That's starting to maybe feel better. I do think that is better. Yes. Okay. We're doing that, I think. Let's come back to this bad boy here and go to vortices. I think that is better. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And I'm just going to rotate this. Let's see. They're not the same, but they have, because we've used the same kind of shapes on them. RZ 55. There we go. That one and this one were looking kind of similar shape-wise, which is silly, but you know, hey. And this is also vortices water, right? Yeah. Okay, and we got 11 minutes left. What do we want to do? I'm digging this ground though. I think that turned out cool. I'm going to stay low to the ground, I think, across the board on this one. Let's set our camera up so it has the passeporte out and all that kind of stuff. Fine. And lens, anamorphic, and resolution, divide, and 35. Let's see. Okay, we can't have that. That was what I was afraid of. And I mean, we could fix it, but we just need to be careful with our shots that we are. Let's see. See what that gives us instead. In case we don't want to bother putting background hills behind everything. Although we could. Probably should. It's kind of neat. weird. Yeah, no, that's cool. Let's put some background hills in there. Let's not cheap out. It will add to our sense of depth. Having more layers always does. So kind of looking back at those quadrants here. Shift A, mesh, and it's easy enough to do. We should just do it. Landscape, S30, GY, 0, GX, shrink it down, cool. And I'm just going to change my camera depth from 100 meters to 250 meters just to make sure. Okay. Grab this one and Control A, rotation scale, add auto landscape, and come back over to geoscatter. Leave our curve behind, grab our ground again. We want just dry biome 1 really. But we did change it a little bit to make it less succulent, so let's use it here. I was just like, I could reapply it, but let's copy it. Copy selected systems. You're thinking. Cool. And grab that and paste the systems. Okay. 0. And let's do one more time. Shift A, mesh, landscape, seed. I just want the basic on the last one. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. The number of times people reuse the same terrains coming out of whatever it's called, Quixel, is just shocking and disgusting as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, so yeah, no. 0, GX, GY, SZ, a little bit like that. Okay, cool. Control A, rotation scale, just join it to this. That should apply the landscape material. Yep. And let's see, turn on succulents. Yep, they go everywhere. Cool. And maybe one more down the middle, further away. Do the same thing. Landscape. There we go. S50 on this one. GY. Bring it back down as well. And intersect it a little bit there. And join it to the, first off, let's just set Control A, rotation scale, and join it. I'm just going to move this whole thing to BG. Right. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that helps us out. That just gives us more of a sense of depth to our land. That is important. That makes it look better. want to set our depth to 250 here. And we're going to set our max samples to 512. Just cause. And we don't have any people or anything to tie us in. We could bring one if we wanted to, I suppose. I'm just gonna, turn off Geoscatter for right now so I can see where things are. So we could put like a person like right there on our road. It's always like, what kind of person do we want to use? Just a pre-built or make our own and try to do clothes for it. Let's do a pre-build for right now. Kind of go, we did last time with the waterfall. It was the last time, I guess, but the waterfall house or settlement. Characters. There's dude walking. Ooh, we could do a dude on a horse. That'd be, or a camel. That would be cool. And we keep showing these camels. We might as well put somebody on one. We've used them before. Put them like right there. And like that. And maybe another one there. Two of those folk there doing that. That works. And then let's do one more standing guy like here. Cool. Paints a bit of a picture. Photographer, focus on the standing guy, because why not? And save. And let's see what we got. See if we like it. Cool. Yeah, we like it. I think we're gonna do one more thing. This close one. He'll be all right later, I think. Yeah, on this close pit here, I just want some standing water. So Shift A, mesh, circle. And get rid of this. Scale it up. Cool. Q, solidify, down. Yeah, that looks all right. Cool. Apply it and give it Vortex. think that might just give us a little bit of bounce. We may not even notice it, but I'm just curious. Yeah, you can't even super see it, but I like it. He's doing okay. I'm gonna move him back just a bit. So he's separated up from that mountain just a little more. Turn on geoscatter. Get our final look. He's got a cactus in his way. See, these are things you need to know. Let's grab him. Looks like our walking dude's got a cactus in his way too. Yeah. Let's move him to here. And back to there. Something like that, yeah. Let's make sure he's past that. Yep, he is. And GZ. Bring him back up. Cool. Where's our walking dude? That is currently behind a cactus in our view. Like directly behind a cactus. Could not be any more behind a cactus. Put him there. Cool. Taking a look. Don't think we're going to try not to use fog this time, just for speed and because I want it to feel like a crisp desert air and not a lot of haze. So, yeah, that's looking cool. I really like this line here. That's just such a cool line. I dig. I'm just gonna maybe exchange, bring it brighter just a little bit. 942. Let's just go to 9. Yeah, totally. All right. And then we're gonna refocus on our guy again since we moved him. I don't think we moved him horizontally that much. Nope, like not at all. Didn't change the focus plane a tiny bit. Cool. Well, now we have these weird ass, blobs of vorticey things sticking out of the ground. And our guys continue their way along the road. I like it. We got a few trees. You can't super see. Well, are they turned on? Ooh, we may not have trees turned on. I may not have turned that one back on again. We want to make sure of that before we go, even though we're kind of over on time already. We just want to double check. Yeah, we didn't turn the trees back on. Hopefully they're not too big. No, it's not bad. He kind of got lost a little bit, but I think we may find him again later. We can always just move the tree too. Yeah. See, I keep going. I'm like, I can't stop. Stop. Distribution. Let's just move that tree real quick. See if we can. No, don't want that one there. Oh, it is cool, but I mean, we don't need to see him super well, but there we go. We'll do that. Kind of nukes the tree out, but we're good. Cool, folks. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today. It was great to see everybody. Get this posted up in a few minutes, and then we'll be back again tomorrow for another one. Yeah, have a great rest of your day. Take care, everybody. Okay.